protesting here have jobs?
I don't know. I didn't ask them. Yeah.
What's your feeling?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Hi, how are you?
Excellent.
Okay, well, you're protesting?
Yep.
Why?
We want to end corporate personhood and the unequal influence that corporations have in politics. We want to give a voice back to the people. The majority of people don't have a voice, and a small amount of corporations who have all the money have a voice right now. So we want to change that.
Is this a new phenomenon?
No, this is nothing new. This is the same struggle that's been going on since the beginning of civilization. The underclass, the majority being oppressed by their masters, and we're trying to fight back. But now we have social media.
You have a job?
Yep.
What do you do?
I'm on, I don't know what you call it, like leave right now. I'm a line cook in Columbus, Ohio. I'm also a student at Ohio State University. But my boss is a sympathizer with the cause and let me come back whenever I need a job. He's going to be
So you could be here for a year or two and
maybe
he's
not
fine
a year
with
or two. A few months.
A few months, he said. And that's a nice boss.
He's great.
The Americans that are here that are trying to make a change with what's going on in this country.
Well, what's going on?
Look at the media, man. Just look around you. Everything's fallen in this country.
And so why are you protesting?
I'm protesting because we need a change. We need an actual change, not that Obama pledged change that everybody fed into 4 years ago. An actual change.
You didn't like his change?
Nothing happened.
Everyone got upset, and then everyone said, I'm upset, but I do nothing. You know, I saw that...
You're upset that the people that should be upset are not upset?
No, I am more... I think that if you're upset, it is your legal right and your responsibility as a patriotic American to stand up and do something about it. They didn't give us the right to assemble because they didn't expect we'd ever need to use it. It was given to us because they expected that when the people don't feel they're being heard, make sure you're being seen and heard.
So that's why you're upset?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. But if you had your way, if you had a beer summit with the president today, how would you advise President Obama?
It'd be a nice thing to talk to Obama, not as though he's not meeting people like me who have, that's a hell of a question. I'd tell him to stand up for what I think he probably deep down believes in, but is unable to actually affect in the way of changing our economic structure to actually take into account average people and the planet. So
President Obama just got up there, gave a good speech, stood up. That's good enough, and you'd be happy?
Of course not. That's what he's been doing for 3 years.
So what do you want the president to do? I mean, what kind of change do you want to see?
I think the president. I think when you see 100,000 or 1 million people gather in New York and shut down Wall Street and see what happens when the global trade stops for a day or a week or longer than that, and see what the market fallout is, and see what happens when they're forced to listen, I think it goes beyond Obama. This is a matter of our economic system and getting. Look, I'm a climate change type person. I'm making a film about climate change. That's my particular interest and issue. So for me, the notion that we're still heedlessly going forward, recklessly and chaotically on our carbon path.
Are you predicting a cold winter again, like last year?
I anticipate we'll be here till New Year's.
Oh, till New Year? This year or next year, New Year's? What's the funniest thing that happened so far for the last few days?
Thing that's happened for the last few days. It's a really good question. My favorite was we run mic check. You know mic check? So somebody will yell, we're not allowed microphones in the space, so somebody wants to get an idea out, we'll yell mic check. And I might say, mic check!
Mic check!
Mic check!
Mic check!
So this is so.
So this is so.
Everybody can hear me.
Can hear me.
Thank you. And so we ran a two-tier mic spec because somebody couldn't speak well. So they very quietly spoke, and then the second person would do the mic check for everybody else. But we kept speaking on the first one because we were really close, and it was like interesting how already we'd learned a system of operating, and already it was difficult to change it. So much so, is it difficult?
So you're creating new ideas and new jobs right here.
Well, it's working like that. It's working like that.
Okay. Anything else that was funny over the last few days?
What's been funny? been funny.
Oh, the pepper spray?
I wasn't there for that. Missed that one.
That was hilarious.
Your parents know
How you
that you're
doing?
here?
Yes, they do.
They're okay
So
with
I
it?
check in with them regularly. I let them know there's a live feed so they can see them all right. I tell them, because basically there's a handful of reasons why people are getting arrested, and I'm avoiding those as well as I can.
Did you? What do your parents do? They have jobs?
Yeah, my mom's a geriatric counseling and care manager, or she could look her up. She's good money. And my father is...
Oh, wait, what? What did you just say?
She's good money.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which is a funny expression to use at a protest. My father
Wait,
is...
you're against that, aren't you?
Against good money?
Yeah.
I'm for good money.
Wait, but how good? I mean,
Well, okay, my qualm is with... is primarily, right, and I'm still understanding my politics better, but...
you're protesting?
That's it.
Why?
Because the corporations are getting away with murder. They created an economic crisis worldwide, and we the working people and poor people, are paying the price for their greed.
You have a
We
job?
would like to see them regulated. That's all. We want them regulated. Because if we don't have them regulated, we're going to lose our democracy.
Who would you like to see regulate the regulators?
Well, it has to be the federal government. It has to be the federal government. And I think an investigation should be done by Congress, by the Senate.
So you would like to see more government?
Absolutely, absolutely. Government is not bad. What bad is the corporate takeover of the government. We need government.
When was the last time you got pizza?
You know, I stopped by last night. I was driving by, and I stopped by because the website said that there was free pizza, and I came to get some free pizza, and there wasn't any, and it's an outrage.
Is that why you're protesting?
That's why I protest.
What's the funniest thing that happened before I got here?
The funniest thing? Today? Nothing's funny happened yet.
Nothing yet?
Not yet. Not today. Let's see here. Oh, I was riding down 2nd Avenue, and I got into a verbal confrontation with a guy in a car. He cut across like 3 or 4 lanes. If I see that guy again, I'm going to tell him my perfect comeback.
So,
okay, so, sir, please don't interrupt me.
what are you griping about?
What am I griping about? Just essentially getting corporate influence out of the government. Pretty much, you know. I like that. Wait.
And
I would like a lobbyist for the American people instead of American, corporations.
when that happens,
I'll be happy.
until then you're going to be mad?
Until then, I'm going to be mad. Yeah.
Now, from all the different type of protesters that came to protest over here, who's the worst group?
Oh, the hippies, man. The hippies.
So you don't want the PETA people influencing you, huh?
No. They detract so much.